So like I was saying, r, which is the radius, they told me that it's 4 centimeters. So instead of putting r squared, I would replace this with 4 squared. Theta is pi on 3. They told me that. So all I have to do is put pi on 3. Plus, we said the area of a square is side by side. Can anybody tell me what's the length of the sides of this square?
4 meters, miss.
4. The sides of the square, it's 4. This is 4 centimeters, this is 4 centimeters, 4, and this is also 4. Why? Because in a square, all 4 sides are equal. Okay. All I have to do now, find this value. So that's 16 on 2, that's 8 pi on 3 plus 16. So I need to find that exact value now. Can anybody tell me what's the value? Wait. Okay, yeah. Can anybody tell me what's the value?
Miss, I'm not sure, miss. I left it at that part.
24.3.
Centimeters, or that was, I think this was a meter, you know.
Yes, miss, it was in meters.
Well, this is the answer. 24.3 meters squared.
Or 24.4.
Everybody good with this?
Yes, miss.
Okay. When I ask if you're good, I mean like you okay, you understand every single thing on this board. You know, sometimes maybe in class, like you understand the majority, but there's this one thing you just unclear about, but you don't ask anything because you don't think it's important. No. See every single line, this line, this line, this line, this line, this line, every single line you need to understand. If you don't understand one of them, if you don't understand any of them,
Can you explain the steps one more time?
okay, that's not the problem. They want me to find the area of this entire structure. They said AOCMN. So that's this whole thing. To find this, the area of this whole thing, right? You don't know any formula that you can use to find the area of this whole shape. However, you can divide it into a sector on top here and a square to the bottom here. Because you know how to find the area of a sector and you know how to find the area of a square. So by adding the area of the square and the sector, you'll be able to find the total area, right? You understand that?
Yes, miss.
Yes, Reese.
Okay. So the area of the sector, the formula we know for that, when theta is in radians, they told us that theta is pi on 3 radians, right? That's how I know using this formula here. So a half r squared theta, that's the area of a sector, and the area of a square, we know is side by side. And that's why I have a half r squared theta to represent the area of the sector, plus side by side to represent the area of the square. You good with that?
Yes, miss.
What?
Yes, Reese. Understand.
Nobody else was talking. I know who
Yes, miss. I said I understand, miss.
okay. All I do now, substitute the values. Hold on, somebody not going to use it. Hold on. Let me just mute this mic. Okay. Next. Right, so all I doing now is substituting my values. So a half, that remains a half. R, which is the radius, they told me was 4. That's why I have 4 here, 4 squared. They told me theta was pi and 3. So that's why I have pi and 3 here. Plus, side by side, we said if this side, they told us that this side of the square is 4 meters. We know that a square has 4 equal sides. And that's how I was able to conclude that this side is 4 meters, this side is 4 meters, this is 4 meters, and this is also 4 meters. So if I want the area of the square, all I have to say is side by side, so 4 times 4. I simplify. 4 squared is 16, 16 divided by 2 is 8. 8 by pi and 3 is 8 pi and 3, and 4 times 4 is 16. So 8 pi and 3 plus 16, when you put that into your calculator, got 24.3, but don't forget the units. This is area, so the units is meters squared. You good now?
Yes, Reese.
What was it, the if you don't understand, let me know. Okay, once you understand, right? Let's just do this last part because I'm over the time and I shouldn't be going over the time. We want the perimeter of the shape, the entire shape. So OACMN, right? The perimeter is the sum of all the sides, right? So it would be this right here, OA. I would have to find OA plus OC plus CM plus MN plus NO. That's the definition of perimeter, right? So I need to find all of these sides, add them, and that's my perimeter, right? The thing is, I know these sides, so I know this is 4 meters. I know this is 4 meters, this is 4, and this is 4. How come? Because this is a square is 4 equal sides. So if I know that this side here of the square is 4 meters, then these 3 sides are also 4 meters. So that's how I was able to say this is 4, this is 4, and this is 4. However, if we want to find the perimeter of this whole shape, we also need the arc length AC. They did not give us AC. So what does that mean? We need to find AC. Everybody following that?
Yes, miss.
Okay. We know a formula to find arc length. Can anybody tell me what's the formula?
L is equal to R theta.
Good job. L is equal to R theta, where L is the length of the arc, R is the radius, and theta is the angle in radians. Remember, that's the formula we use when the angle is in radians. So let me just erase some of this too. So we said when we're trying to find the perimeter, we need to know the length of this, this, and also this arc. That's the only way we'll find the perimeter, right? We need to add all of these sides. We don't know the arc length, but we do know how to find it. L is equal to R theta. That's the formula we know. We are given theta, we are given R. So all I have to do is substitute my values. R is 4 meters, so I'll put the 4 here. Theta is pi and 3. What's the value? Anybody? Anybody? What's the value? All you have to do is put it into your calculator. Anybody?
4.1.
Miss, I got 4.1. Miss, how many decimal places?
8.
I just put 4.1. But let me tell you something, right? If they just wanted the length of the arc, sure, my answer would be 4.19, right? Meters. Because I told you, try to put it to 3 significant figures. However, this is something, you see any like subject where you need to use math at all, this is very important. So this wouldn't just apply to this topic. It wouldn't just apply to this subject. You see any math-based subject or any subject you have to do some type of calculation, this is important to know, right? So we said to find the parameters of this entire shape. So I'll put total P, so parameter, right? We said we need to find the sum of all these sides. So it's 4 plus 4, let me write it down. 4 this side plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus this arc length. You might just put in this value, say, okay, the arc length is 4.19. However, when doing calculations, it's good to always use the exact value, because sometimes, like if you use an estimated value, like you estimate too soon, your answer might be off. It only happens sometimes, right? But you don't want that to happen to you. You don't want to risk it. So it's better to use the exact value of the length of the arc. So that's 4 pi on 3. Note, you don't have to put 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. 4. That was just me, to help with the explanation. You can just put 4 times 4, right? So this is 16. 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 16 plus 4 pi on 3. This right here, I could find my value. So can anybody tell me what's 16 plus 4 pi on 3? Just put it into your calculator and let me. What's the answer?
Miss, I got 20.189.
Yeah, on your card.
189. So I would just put like 20.2. Or you could put 20 meters, right? Hold on. Wait. No. Quick thing. See, this is why it's important to pay attention to what they want. This particular question, so not for all questions, right? But this particular question asks you to write your answers in terms of pi. Therefore, for this one, you wouldn't put the 4.19. You'll leave it as 4 pi on 3. If the question didn't specifically say leave your answers in terms of pi, then the 4.19 would have been okay, right? But they did say that they want it in terms of pi, so you have to do it. So this is 4.1, 4 pi and 3. So instead of writing this as my answer, the 20.2, they want me to leave it in terms of pi. So I could leave it as 16 plus 4 pi and 3 meters. You understand that?
Yeah, makes sense, miss.
Yes, miss.
Okay. But you don't, you can write this as a single fraction. What do I mean? Find LCM. So just add them, right? I would get everything on 3. That's 48 plus 4 pi. So I can write this as my answer, 16 plus 4 pi on 3 meters, or I could say 48 plus 4 pi on 3 meters. They're the same thing. Everybody good?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
Nice. Okay, well, I need to stop because I am over the time and I'm not supposed to be doing it.
Wait. What's that? 48 what?
Plus.
Oh.
Okay. So we will continue next class. That was just one part, people down. We have how How many months ago? Hold on.
Excuse me, miss. Could you add me to the WhatsApp group, please?
Right. Let me go get that now. So if you have no questions, you could leave. We have class on Saturday, same time.
Wait, go back. Reese, go back.
I can't go back. There's no undo button.
Oh, alright, make it stay.
LOL.
It was 48 plus 4
Four.
pi over 3.
Yeah. Okay, somebody else is talking to me.
Alright, thanks. Alright, bye.
Bye. Somebody else is
What's your
talking to me. Who's talking to me? Oh, bye.